Hey there, team, and welcome to what I thought was the Cardland Outpost. No, it's not. Oh, it's the Arthedain Outpost. Oh, fantastic. Okay, cool. Again, been a while since I've been here. We've got another Thanatos battle, and once again, he's on the attack, so that's pretty good. Isengard to his left, Mordor, looks like Lothlorien over here. Yeah, so it's not themed today, but that's fine. And then to the right, Misty and Nimladris. No, a Numenor under Ingmar. We'll start with him today. So we have the, Numenor, definitely nice on the attack for sure. Very solid infantryman. We've got the Royal Legion of Armenelos. That is not where we have the general today. In front of them, Numenorean cohort, Shield Guard, Sentinels and Seafarers, and more Shield Guard with some more Numenorean cohort. Farzam Swordmasters, they have the honour of guarding the general today. But yeah, pretty damn solid unit to have him, and he'll be very powerful inside of that unit. To his left, we have Froggy supplying the numbers that Numenor is going to be lacking. He's got his heavy goblin infantry in front of them. Spears, halberds, lots and lots of halberds. Okay, very interesting, as long as they don't get shot up. Heavy goblin crossbows. Infantry again, lots and lots of infantry. No Mountaineer at Coast for Froggy today. He has gone hardcore gobble, which I very much appreciate. It's the way I like to play them myself. And then Cave Troll Drummers. Probably some units hiding in these trees here and there, but we'll see what pops up later. Isengard. Yeah, you can definitely pack on the numbers with Isengard, but it generally is quite a disciplined force. I like that he's kind of splitting up here. Is he planning to have half go this way, half go that way? We'll see. He's got his half-orc Spear Guard, Reavers, Bane Guard. Oh, Reavers, nice. We don't see Reavers all that much. But yeah, Bane Guard and some Snagga Skirms, of course. Then Urukai Archers, Crossbows, Berserkers, and Naz High. I like, so he's kind of like picking them up and moving them into a formation, fair enough. Dunlending Clansmen, of course, nice and cheap, and just, I'd be very surprised in an Isengard siege, unless you want it to be very much just Urukai. I'd be very surprised not to see the Dunlendings. Even field battles, especially. All the time I'd expect to see the Dunlendings. We've got Diego Rio Ramos. I've seen him before. He's got his Nazgul, Temple Executioners with an armor upgrade there. Olokai, a lot of Moranon infantry. Hell yes. Okay, good. I like that a lot. Some Moranon halberds too. Sauron's Will, Blackguard, Orc Fodder, and Orc Chavies. I hope to see the Orc Fodder fighting side by side with the Moranon infantry. I hope he doesn't just use the Orc Fodder as trash here, because he is really packing on the numbers. He does have his exceptional elites, of course, the Nazgul and the Temple Executioners, but no, I like that. I like a heavy numbers Mordor, especially if he's choosing to fight side by side with Lothlorien. I'd expect, though, Nawaki and Thanatos might want to, fight side by side, but we'll see. Probably a bit of shuffling going to be happening. Lornan Axemen, Lornan Warriors there, Watchers of the Golden Wood, and Kindred. Of course, yeah, you could be surprised not to see the duo there. Lornan Axemen Swordmasters, in this little sort of bowl, in this sort of very, very U-shaped valley. Glacial Valley, goodness me, I miss geography. I was good at geography back in the day. That was one of my favourite classes. And that is that for Lothlorien. Zooming on over, the first of the defenders is Umbar. Very nice to be holding the Arthedain outpost with Umbar. I'm going to go to 1x speed because we do have a lot of shuffling to go through here. Arthedain Lancers, very cool to see them showing up. Then Corsair Blackguards, Corsair Fencers, and Warlords of Umbar. Heavy cav presence there, which is not a bad idea. A lot of wiggle room to move around. We'll see if there's a grace period or not. Corsair Crossbows, Bellicus Shield Bearers, and Belagar Archers, and pretty normal army for Umbar. Nothing that I'm frowning upon here. Definitely. We've just got to make sure that cav can be used well. From looking at all of the attackers, though, there wasn't a single unit of melee cav. Okay. Fighting side by side with their more noble Numenorian descendants. We have the Gondorians here fighting against Numenor. Okay, you could probably craft some sort of scenario about this if you really wanted to. Gondorian archers there, Marksmen of Caer Andros, the Lothian Honor Guard, Wardens, and Pilgrim Marines. Oh, nice little bunch here. The Fountain Guard, very fearsome. Citadel Guard, fighting side by side with them is a lot of overkill in some cases. Gondorian Spears though, Axemen of Lasanak, Wardens of Minas Ithil, nice to see. And yeah, Gondorian spears to hold the line. Veterans of Osgiliath there, nice and armoured up. And that's where we have the general. That is where I like to put my general when I play as Gondor. So, yep, that's pretty solid. He doesn't get the additional hit points. And then we have more Numenorian descendants in the form of Arthedain, under the control of TC1351. So he's got his Arthedain pikes there. Yeah, all armor upgraded, as you'd expect from a defender, especially in a 5v3. You've got a lot of money to spend. You've got to find the ways to spend it. A Numinous Gate Guard, Dismounted Knights of Fornost Erin, and I'm just going to call these guys, because I screwed that up a lot in one of my recent battles. I'm just going to call them Fornost Erin Knights, maybe. I think that if I just call them Fornost Erin Knights, that might work for my brain, because I screw these two up a lot. Anyway, Dismounted Knights of Numinous, Peacekeepers there, a Trebuchet. All of the defending factions could bring Trebs, but there would be a limit, no doubt. Wardens of the North there from TC, and Men-at-Arms. Some civvies! Oh, okay, hell yeah. Trying to watch it for the civilians, Jesus. For Rohan in that recent fight, the civilians performed more than admirably. They performed wonderfully. And then Arthedain Marksmen. So we really do have, with the exception of Numenor, and of course the Dunlendings, this is quite a human versus orc and elf, showdown today. But it could also be Numenor grabbing, some far-off Numenorian descendants trying to bring their descendants to, well, bring their other descendants to heal. We have, yeah, what we normally have on the Arthedain outpost, as you get with these 3 choke point defenses, everybody will hold one of them. And that's looking like what's setting up here. Arthedain here on the left, Gondor actually maybe going in, yeah, the right side, and Umbar under Check Norris. I don't think I said that. Check Norris coming in the middle. There's definitely a Grace. Yeah, if there wasn't a Grace, Frog would be right on top of them here. I think you do kind of need a Grace for the Arthedain outpost. It's just, yeah, it's a little bit too much to expect, because it just means that whoever spawns here has to defend there, and they might not have built their army to defend the center choke point. You got to give them a chance. So a little bit of a Grace, fair enough. And you've got to wait for your allies to move up anyway. Yeah, this is kind of what I expected. Thanatos has swapped places with Mordor. No. Okay. It's good because it means Thanatos and Nawaki are going to be fighting side by side. And they've got good armies to complement each other, I think. Isengard, as much as Isengard and Lothlorien are, of course, better enemies, their armies do actually help each other out quite well. But that does mean, I think, coming up that central approach, we've got 2 hordes. Mordor doesn't have to be a horde army, but it has kind of been constructed in that manner today. Like this, the way Diego's built them, that's how I like to build my Mordor armies. I really like to build them as big numbers, and just heaps of more non-infantry and the like. But fighting side by side with Froggy's horde is going to be a bit of an issue. I think Umbar is going to be racking up a colossal kill count today, and we might not really gain all that much ground from it. We'll see. I mean, with the Blackguard, if the boys are clever, say Diego, I've seen him around a little bit. He does know what he's doing. Froggy definitely knows what he's doing. The boys might be alright. And that does leave Numenor all by themselves. Oh, wow. We're actually engaging. We're engaging right now. Yeah, shoot. I didn't expect this to be happening so soon. As Ingmar has opened up with his body-piercing archers. Sorry, not body-piercing, sorry, armor-piercing into the Arthedain Marksmen. In all honesty, as brutal as that is, as upsetting as that is, I wouldn't be overly upset. But as I say, that's my play style. If I was seeing this fire come in, I'd be like, sure. I'd maybe try and get the civvies in the way to take a little bit of the fire, but in all honesty, far worse things they could be hitting. These guys only get 5 arrows. I think, is that them done? Surely not. That's them finished. Surely not. That was fast. See, for that much damage, I mean, that hurts, but he's going to use up all their ammunition anyway, I suspect. I think that's a good Mark 1 for the defenders so far. Yeah, steel bows coming around. I think they're done. Maybe some of them have a no, they're all done. They're all finished. Super duper. Okay, good stuff. So Numenor's got a kind of tough job here, because he is by himself, and Numenor is not a heavy numbers faction unless you go deep into the Belagar units. Numenor can't really take that many troops. He's getting really close here. Yeah. Okay. I mean, fair. Cav. Where's the Lancers? Arthedain Lancers coming down here. No, man. I'd be slamming this, because these guys are good in a fight. They're about as good as Numenor and cohort, really. It's a downhill charge. And there's nothing else around to shoot them. Man, if you could do it, I'd be really tempted just to rattle them down, because there's no spears around them. There's no more armor-piercing archers to punish your cavalry. Now it is possible that was a fire at will issue. Ingmar might have not ordered that attack. That is possible. Okay, we're just letting him stare at us. As I say, that just might be too steep to get a cav charge. Might be a bit too steep to get a cav charge, but there's only 93 of them. I would be really tempted to do a quick little sally. Just wipe out that unit. I think you could do it quite efficiently, quite quickly. The seafarers are there. They'll get some slams in you. Nah, maybe not. Arthedain pikes getting set up. Yeah. Okay. But no, cool. I like that we're underway really quite quick. And Froggy has actually taken a lot of casualties. Holy smokes. We have been opening up with our Belagar archers into, yeah. I mean, sure. Especially if these are pikes. They are not. They're generally the infantry, but sure. If you could just rattle down a few of them, why not? Okay, cool. Again, early losses from Froggy. But if anybody has the army to take losses today, it's Froggy. And the boys are nowhere near ready to engage over here. And with Lothlorien on the attack, when they do reach position to engage, they're going to want to shoot at them. They're going to want to take their time. They're going to want to use their ammunition. And their allies, especially Froggy and Diego, they're going to want to get stuck in with their very melee-focused forces. I mean, sure, we got some crossbows, but no, I think we've maybe got... Well, there's some issues early on with the attack. Some big issues early on with the attack, I feel. Seafarers and Endamos, what are we going for here? Again, it's quite early to try and use this ammo, but if you can get a lob shot into the pikes, for sure. You don't really want to go into the front of the men at arms. The peacekeepers, I'd take that. Just because of how damn good they are in melee. Like, they are going to be capable of going toe-to-toe with the Numenorian cohort. Arthedain men-at-arms with all of those armor upgrades, yeah, they can match them for a bit. But the Numenorian... Well, the Dunedain peacekeepers, that's a different story. He's allowed to get really close here. Okay. Good check, Norris. Good man. Okay. See, this is the thing. So, they'll probably just typing to each other. It is difficult to fully explain the situation, but I would have definitely wanted to be like, hey, dude, check out what's going on over here. Think about it with your cav. And he is doing so. Let's see. Now, those seafarers are going to get a volley in. 93 pre... Oh, I didn't expect it to be that good. Okay, get out of there, check. Oh, he's so fine. Good move there. Good move. And yet, he was shuffling. Oh, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. The attackers. I'm scared. I'm kind of scared right now. We're not shooting at the troll drummers. That's good. This is bait. This is just absolute bait. Froggy knows, like, they're going to provide that same buff. I don't know if troll drummers work or not. I'm going on the assumption that they do work right now. I'm going on the assumption they do work. I don't know if they do or not. But, yeah, they're going to provide that same morale buff, whether there's one of them or there's 8 of them. So if Froggy, if Chick Norris was wanting to just open up on them, he's going to use up a lot of ammo to kill 7 of these guys, and then Froggy will just run the last one away, or the last few away, hopefully, and yeah, just soak up some ammo. Like, they're not good in melee. They're not something you really want to save for melee later. And this sturdy Gondorian armor, that's going to take up a lot of even... Oh wow, we're opening up on them. Pikes there, yeah, very tempting target. Lornan archers even, quite a nice tempting target. Maybe not spread out, but yeah, good stuff. Defenders are, I'm liking the defenders today. They really are, they're on point, I feel. And this is a, oh goodness me, we're taking a lot of losses here. What, these must be archers, right? No, those are pikes. Holy smokes, yeah, these are pikes running around. Where are we going, Thanatos? We're going all the way around, but those pikes have taken horrendous losses. Down to 80 and 91. Holy smokes. And another unit of pikes running through there. I mean, yes, Stegri's using up his ammo, but you couldn't ask for a better target. I mean, I know they're spread out, but they're marksmen of Cairandros. They've got some good accuracy. Okay, then. I mean, 3% casualties for one. Not the worst thing at the end of the world for the attackers. But, okay. Yeah, we got 3 good defenders here. Got 3 good defenders. Down to 39. That second charge, again, punished them. But you can see a few dead Lancers there. The Seafarers in a perfect position now. They're not going to do that again. They're not going to do that charge again. But, Knight getting 2 good hits. Up against, as I say, really, really good melee infantry. No. Nice stuff for the initial attacks. And this is where, again, it makes it even more tempting for me for a sally. I mean, if they could all speak to each other and they could really communicate much better, I would love the idea of a melee attack, like an infantry attack by TC, pushing the cavalry out, bam, get this unit of Seafarers trapped, stop them from using their ammunition, and just wipe out this initial force here. I think you could do it. And I'm surprised the Shield Guard aren't a little bit closer. I guess he's just worried about getting shot, but if anybody can turn away some arrow fire, it's the Shield Guard. No, any firing coming from Nowaki. Yeah, good, because as I say, the boys are going to want to get stuck in. They're not going to want to just sit and wait too long, so now that Nowaki is in position, he's got to engage. And up against those marksmen, that's a little bit more upsetting. That's not losing Arthedain marksmen. That's losing some proper marksmen of Cairandros. We want to use these guys in melee after. And they're still in the danger zone, Stegri. All that Nowaki's, yeah, I'm pretty sure they can still get a damn good arc. He's just going to have to move forward a little bit and then shred them. Unless he's hoping they hide. I don't think they're going to there. Yeah, I would definitely step on forward and open up again. Berserkers moving around from Thanatos. Hell, if those marksmen can run on over there or something and get a quick shot in them, that would be upsetting. So this is just where Thanatos is using to hide his troops. I don't know if I would have taken that risk. Nice little tree trying to climb up the hill there. I would have maybe been happy enough just keeping them back here rather than exposing them to that. Come on, you can shoot those berserkers. Archers, I know the archers are there to counter fire. Getting some good shots in, actually. Yeah, I see Stegri, this is just... I'd spread them out, maybe. Rather, I think that's what he's doing now. Okay. Oh, wow, Froggy, yeah. I mean, there was nothing right in the way, so Froggy's going straight on in. Nothing following them up, though. These guys are going to get broken. Right to the face with crossbow fire. If we're getting this bold, why are we not following up? Because these guys are already wavering. They're going to break, and this is going to be a full unit just wiped. Oh! Holy smokes. I mean, no, boys. Yeah, they're swallowing them up now. Casimir's Rangers had to spend some fire. Like, look, all of this was absorbing fire. So it's not a big loss for the attackers there, but I felt like with as good as that was going, I would have maybe continued on forward. Tried to really, really punish them for that. What's going on here? Diego's actually sitting good stuff. I like that a lot. If Diego just splits his army in half of them supports Numenor, half of them supports the center, and we are really getting stuck in now. Okay, Peacekeepers engaging in this really quite, in all honesty, a bit bit of a messy fight, but the Peacekeepers are not going to mind that. But a lot of the other defending forces are not going to want that. They wanted to keep them a bit more compact. Still, I think the supremacy of the Arthedain men-at-arms will win the day. We're receiving a bit of fire from all the way up here. Rangers, nice point for the Rangers. And that's the right side, so their shields aren't helping. Seafarers and Nindamos, if they can run on in here and... Oh, nope, they're engaging in melee. No, I think he did try and stop them. A few of them got a little bit too bold, perhaps. Yeah, pushing in deep there. Civilians routing off. Numenor cohort grabbing these marksmen who have not used up their ammo. Holy and there's no escape for them there. There is no escape, so he needs to free those guys. We need to be defending here very aggressively. Yeah, Peacekeepers pushing on down, pursuing those routing infantrymen, engaging the Orc fodder. Yeah, I like the way this is going. The attackers are they're making some awesome plays, but I just don't feel they're following them up. I know you always feel so reluctant to like get too invested in the early stages because the enemy has so much ammo. But yeah, okay, we're seeing some movement now, but I would have maybe gone for this a little bit earlier. Some steel bows there, not used up their ammo. Yeah, if they can land a shot in this sort of chaotic environment, that could be great. But saying that as well, you know, the Dunedain Lancers, yeah, this is not a bad chance for them. Surely that's too close. Yeah, that was a wee bit too close of an attack. But just trying to save those marksmen. I think TC needs to maybe defend a little bit more aggressively there, because he's at risk of losing a lot of important troops. Immediately, yeah, continuing to even the scales. Froggy more than willing to just take a bit of fire. Now that he doesn't have as much of Diego's forces, I like this. Good stuff, Froggy. He sees, you know, with the chaos happening over here, a unit of trolls could certainly be added to the mix. So he's just grabbing them, sending them on over. I do like that with trolls. Just use them where they're going to be best utilized. You don't have to use trolls in your location. What's happening with this little archer duel here? Yeah, it seems Stegri's been forced back for the most part. I don't think he did get a good shot on those berserkers at the end of the day, which is a shame. Oh wait, I'm seeing a few bloodied. Yeah, a few bloodied berserkers. We did actually unload on them a little bit. That's super. Naz High presenting themselves now. Very tempting target again. Much more armored than berserkers, but especially like compact like that, I'd be very tempted to give them a shot or two. Yeah, but I guess he's just, every time he pokes his head up and over, the Lothlorien elves are going to shred him. Those Urukai archers are going to shred him. There's probably a few crossbows hidden there. It's yeah, you can see why you want to just stay hidden. Then landing clansmen up, just staring them down. Just staring them down for now. Of course, Gondor's main power is not their archers, it's their durable infantrymen. Dunedain Lancers down to 23. They've been used quite nicely, and to be honest, I mean, there's spears right. Oh, no, there's spears. No, those are dead spearmen. I'd be tempted to come in for a slam there. With that smaller Dunedain Lancer unit, you just hit him, get away, Ricky Tech before the spears get at you. I think that's exactly what he's doing. Come on. Okay, I like this. Super. I mean, yeah, unless there's spears hidden. 184 down to 170, 169. Yeah, try and get out of there. We're going to lose this guy, I think. 164. Super. For one Dunedain Lancer, it's a nice little chip damage. That's how you got to deal with those hordes sometimes. Just chip them away. But we're not getting the opportunity to chip away here, as yeah, Mordor's numbers supplying exactly what Numenor needs, and the trolls of Froggy helping out as well, just as the swarms of attackers flood on forward to bring the pain to these defenders. Shadow bows, not shadow bows. Oh god, no! If the steel bows have a shot on the wardens, I think they do. Oh, ouch! No, they're going for the Rangers. Go for the wardens in the north. I know, definitely. Yeah, switch target, please, quick. But still, right, it's a good push. Dunedain Troll Slayers, yeah, they will slay trolls. They are very good at it. They're much better up against something like the Olokai, who relies so much more on their armor, so that big axe just comes cracking down. But no, the snow trolls will die just the same. Seafarers and Endamos, yeah, we need some support here from his allies. Arthedain, yeah, good stuff. The Sentinels, perfection. Getting TC, like, I just feel he's being quite cautious with his numbers. And I think it's maybe hurting him a little bit. I guess he's worried about the Numenorian Javs. Could even have some Rangers in there for Numenor. Balakith Shieldbearers, no armor upgrade, which they do look gorgeous without it. I just always give it to them because I quite like them as a unit. Bumps them up from that 7 armor. 7 armor is not bad. It used to be 6. They used to only have 6 armor, which was a little bit too low for the expense of the unit. But they received quite a substantial buff in the patch. Well, by the patch, the new version, I mean. Which increased their armor value and also gave them that colossal 8 mass, which allows them to just push their way through a unit like that. Yet the spears of Froggy moving their way up now, so you don't want to do another slam like that. The days of charging is over for them. Lothlorien leading the way alongside some Reavers from Thanatos. I would have really expected, you know, them to allow the Uruk-hai to kind of go in there first and whittle them down. Jav Fire, Pelican Marines, yeah, perfect, especially from the right side too. If you hit a Reaver, a bit of a shame, but oh well. They really will be targeting the Lothlorien elves. Yeah, couldn't ask for better than that. Could not ask for better than that, I feel. Apart from, of course, some of these real elites, but yeah, Stegri will not be upset. Wards of the White Tower, a really early showing of them. Yeah, with there's too much range power there. I love it. I do love it. But yeah, these Woodland Protectors would have their way with them. Nah, maybe a little bit too early. And he's seen that. He has. He's pulled them back. But I always applaud early use of elites. Because I enjoy seeing it. If it's done properly, it can be so powerful. Stegri's just waiting here. Yeah, kept in bay. Just got to keep his head down. He could get, from this position, I'm sure they could get a backstabbing shot there. Yeah, from this height advantage, I think they could. Not that you'd want to fire into the back of Dunlending Clansmen anyway, but it's something to remember. This front line is looking pretty fragile, though. Good. Guards of Osgiliath. Ooh, Guards of Osgiliath. Lorna and Archer should be opening up on that, surely. They will momentarily, but he's just not noticed yet. But yeah, those pikes, if those pikes can get pressed into the front line properly, then that's going to be very difficult to dislodge them. Over here, yep, Froggy bite. Oh, no. Yeah, he is biding his time. These routing archers there. Oh, God, I hope they used up their ammo, but I don't think they did. Yeah, Troll Slayers engaging nicely there. Royal Legion of Armenelos, yeah, good thing to have on the front line there. I think it's very necessary for the attackers to have that unit. Some routing more on infantry. Taking a volley, actually. Oh, well done, more on infantry. You just absorbed a volley from the Dunedain Troll Slayers. Oh, some shield, Balakith Guard. Sorry, Blackguard of Barad-dûr doing a nice little push there, but breaking mid-push. Seems to be fizzling out. We do have more coming in. Some infantry there, very tired. Yeah, rest them. Just no need to just throw them in right now. Just give them a quick rest. Use something else later. But that's pretty much it. Numenor's done some amazing work here. I've really, really liked it. But they are almost through their attack. Whereas here, Froggy's still waiting, which I think is the right thing to do. And over here, yeah, I mean, this attack is still in its early stages. And I do worry that once Numenor is gone, Arthedain is just going to be able to leave like a little shadow defense. Just leaving behind like 2-3 units. Everything else is going to be able to come over here. Belgar Marines out of ammunition, but they will have received a melee upgrade, maybe even a chevron of experience. They're not terrible in melee anyway, so yeah, I like them. I love Belgar Marines. I just love those little wings on their helmets. They look so cool. So they'll jump in, they'll do some damage. Up against something like the Uruk-hai infantry, yeah, I mean, they'll help out. Wardens of the White Tower are in there, nice and wedged in to hopefully Yeah, absorb a bit, have their allies absorb a bit of fire, but no. Okay, I like it. Some fire coming up and over. Who is that coming from? Not the Urkai archers yet. Lothlorien archers. Some of them firing straight, but a lot of them firing up and over. Yeah, one or two of them. The ones that are firing straight, generally with that elf, you wouldn't want to do this with somebody that wasn't an elf. Especially, you know, yeah, incredibly like an Lothlorien elf. Ooh, slicing down there. Now, that was a golden boy, but that, to me, looked like an Umbar golden boy, didn't it? Don't see the sword masters, so I think that that was actually the Umbar general. Oh, no, there they are. Are you popping up anywhere, my man? Oh, cool, we have the Numenor Sentinels for Numenor as well. Yeah, I'm not seeing him. Holy smokes, he's... Oh, no, there he is. Ah, okay, cool. That was actually the Umbar general that went down. That's going to be a bit of a game changer, actually. But Corsair Fencers are flying on in there. They're through into the Troll Slayers. Troll Slayers will definitely give the Firesome Swordmasters a bit of a fight, but they're in a different league entirely. And we definitely would want to unleash our jabs on them. And now that they're through, they are either going to have to run back behind the lines, or just tank that jab fire, or chase them even further in, where the Corsair Fencers would unload on them. So, yeah, a bit of a lose-lose situation there. Those Snow Trolls are still in! Jeez, peeps, they are doing not too bad, aren't they? Doing them Lancers there kicking about. Peacekeeper's broken. Arthedain really has taken a lot of damage here from these attacks, so it is going to largely be down to Gondor and Umbar to bring this home for the defenders. The Warlords of Umbar are there. Yeah, losing the general. Oh dear, that hurts. Definitely will hurt Umbar. Yeah, this attack kind of bouncing off a bit, even with the addition. Well, I mean, with the additional Isengard infantry and the Lothlorien elves, it'll help out. Yeah, most of that arrow fire kind of bouncing off the front of these Gondorians, and every time you do miss the front line and you hit your guys, you're hitting them in the back, so their shields are not coming into play. Yeah, we're seeing a few of them dropping. These poor Dunlending clansmen will go down in droves to that fire, but shouldn't be too much of a worry because they are pretty cheap anyway. They kind of are there to be killed. When there's no, horses on the field, they're really quite good at dealing with them. Veterans of Osgiliath here, nice and healthy, so we do still have a general on the field for the defenders. It'd be interesting if we do end up falling back. Usually, it's very rare to actually see the back area of the Arthedain outpost getting used. That Treb as well, we've not really seen that getting fired. We need to be considering its use, because the left is failing. The Dismount Knights of Numenor is kicking about there. Honosteran Knights falling back. Troll Slayers, they seem to have decided to get stuck into melee now. I think they're just about done. If they did have a few more volleys left, it wasn't very much at all. And, yeah, just engaging the Saurons well is fine and dandy. Two heavy AP units clashing against each other. But the Troll Slayers will be victorious there. The Nazgul are kicking about. What's the last stand here? Oh, I like this. Entirely surrounding Numenor Sentinels, just back to back in a circle. Stabbing away as best they can, but these heavily armored elite units, even with Froggy's gobos, again Froggy seeing that there's kind of an open route in there. No need to just pressure everything you have down this this passageway. Dago actually sort of pushing in first there, but Froggy following up, getting his drummers nice and close, just to keep his boys in line there. Shieldbearers, defeat is certain. What? No, that's going to change. There, that's already changed. Okay, good. Yeah. AP smashes with those maces. Even this banner carrier will have a little AP falchion, very sharpened falchion. So yeah, they'll butcher the Mordor infantry, who do actually have a bit further cost. They actually do have a decent amount of armor. So yeah, just cracking into that. They don't really have much in the way of defensive skill. They're just, yeah, they're going to go down easy to the shield bearers there. Once the attackers actually break through, if they're not careful, the 24 Warlords of Umbar, this is a nice, big, flat area that they've got to try and run across. Gondor, oh dear, defeat is certain across the whole line for Gondor. That's not pretty. I don't think we've got anything more to throw or shoot at them. So we really are relying on Gondor's infantry which we're keeping a fair bit in reserve. Usually when you start to see sort of defeat across your line, it is a good call to put something in there. But we're back to being balanced in some areas. I don't know. It's tricky. Tricky. Yeah, okay. Main line there. Snow Trolls still surviving. I'm surprised the Snow Trolls are still alive, considering we do have, like, the likes of the Warlords and the... okay, good. Again, Check Norris sort of reading my mind. Or me reading his, as the case may be. And coming in to finish off those Snow Trolls with a cavalry charge. Super duper. Oh, damn. In behind the Casimir's Rangers, though. Well done, Froggy. Just getting right past them so that they would absorb the charge instead. Pikes there. Not easy to face off against, even with the like of these exceptional sword masters. You can be as good as you want with that two-handed sword. If I can keep you at, you know, a 6-foot range out of the reach of that two-handed sword, you're stuffed. Can't do anything. So warns the north there too, more than capable of going toe-to-toe with hopefully some very weakened Farazim sword masters now that they've used up their ammunition. Again, they could have been getting shredded by that steel bow fire, but I think he just got focused a bit too much on the Rangers, which is not a terrible idea. Now, those crossbows, though, I think those crossbows will have a shot on the Wardens. The Wardens are getting moved into melee now, though, but we'll see what Froggy's going for. Oh, Numenor Gateguard. Ouch. I think they'll only have time to get one good volley, but that one good volley has definitely had an effect. These men now set up properly. That's a good, sturdy line of defenders. The Dunedain Troll Slayers and Rangers maybe being the weakest point on that flank. Getting met by Froggy's Halberds, but Halberds are going to be outranged by pikes. Gondorian Archers out of ammunition coming on here just to provide a bit of rigidity to the line. It'll take them a very long time to go down. There's another unit of Numenor Gateguards too. There's 2 full units of them brought today. You do go into the red limit after 1, but, you know, as a defender, you normally have to... You've got to dabble into the red limit carefully, very carefully. The Olokai are barreling on through. Into the Corsair Fencers, into the Belagar Pikes. Yeah, perfect. You can't ask for better than that. Crossbows, actually. Oh, good little throwing dagger damage. I think they're going to get another volley. They are. Oh, what? There we go. There we go. Nice. I mean, yeah, a few Olokai going down. Mainly the Halberds taking that damage, though. But yeah, the Harbingers of Castamere stuck in there. Trying their very best to hold out. Corsair crossbows engaging. Yeah, those Belagar pikes are finished. But if they can just hold the attention of the Olokai for a bit, just try their best, then that's all we can ask of them. Castamere's Rangers coming on around, surely with their bows. We kind of need them to have their bows as a defender. Troll Slayers on the left, alongside those Rangers. It is mainly Rangers. We're mincing our way through this line. Farazim Swordmasters down to 30. Big think. Okay. Snag a skirms. Getting a good volley in, actually. A very good lob shot arc there. Right into the Numenor Gateguard. Damn, that is a shame for the exceptional pikes of Arthedain. Definitely not what you want to see happen to them. Oh, Corsair crossbows jumping up after their massacre of the spears earlier. Again, if they can just volley into this section. The reserves are running thin. Reserves are running very thin over there. The only place that there is still like a lot of troops remaining is the Nowaki Thanatos line. Citadel Guard coming on forward. Yeah, they will wrap. Well, yeah, they'll just like rip their way through the Isengard forces. Woodland Protectors, though, getting a left side shot, so that sturdy shield will be helpful. Not just relying on their armor there to keep them safe. Thanatos doing the right thing, though, making use of these spaces, just getting on through, getting this line wrapped up. We do have reserves that we kind of need to use to plug that gap. And they aren't coming in. Because once that line gets fully folded around, that's it over. So Stegri's got a tough decision to make. Oh, good. Corsair crossbow fire. We need this. Ah, damn. We don't need most of it to go into the cliff, though. I'd maybe hold fire. I would hold fire on this now because you're just wasting too much ammo. And I think, if you could communicate well, you'd maybe want to say hold them there. Because if you hold them there, although you can take a bit of fire, we can shoot them in the back. You know, hide your men sort of in this little space, hide them there, ready to plug up that gap once they move through it. Then these crossbows can shoot them in the back. Come on, boys, do not bury your bolts into the cliff. Few of them, but most of them are going. Most of the ones that are being fired are going okay. Pilgrim Marines taking that kindred fire. Wouldn't be too bad if they were spread out, but clumped up like that, that is a real shame. Wardens up on that cliff, taking fire from the Watchers of the Golden Wood. Perfect unit to be going after them. God, ouch. Some damn rough damage on those boys. Of course, our Blackguards pulling back. Check Norris sort of letting them move on through the gap, but saying that, what are they moving through the gap with? Black Berserkers. Froggy has got a few units coming out of hiding, but I don't think it's enough. Goblin King Bodyguard, he's got his Uber Elites coming on up, or, well, he's got his Elites and his, you know, pretty damn good guys coming on forward. Yeah, a lot of his troops, of course, pushing through this section. There's nothing more to stop them. I think it's a retreat time now for the defenders. TC is not wanting it, though. TC is not wanting to call a retreat. Of course, our crossbows. You still have your crossbows. You do. Ah, damn. I don't know, man. I mean, could you retreat? You could. I think you could get inside. Gives the cavalry some time to act as the attackers are moving through and through the open. No, Stegri's reinforcing this line. He's reinforcing it really hard. If a retreat is, you know, if we're going to be retreating, we need to do it all together. Now, the back lines are kind of defended, you could say, by a crossbow volley, but I do worry about the attackers pushing in, getting into the back of Stegri's formation there. Umbar now no longer really with much to face up against in the centre. Still a fair bit, though. I mean, these Belagar archers are ready to shoot somebody once they move through, but I think we're a little bit light in the centre for everything that's still coming. I would have maybe recommended a retreat at this point. Saying that, though, no. The fresh Numenor Gateguard coming in. Crossbows not really able to get a good shot on them. Still some surviving Arthedain pikemen. Nah, maybe it's going okay. Wardens in the north there ripping people apart. Corsair crossbows are there. Is Froggy going to open fire on the Corsair crossbows? Yeah, he might. He might. I think Chick Norris is going to open fire on him. Okay. He got the first shot. He got the first volley in. Chick Norris responding. Numenor in general dead is not going to be a massive change. The only thing they've got left is... Oh, they're out of ammo. Okay, good stuff. Some more troops coming on in there. The little dual harpoons jumping into the fight. I do love that. I really love the Corsair crossbows. Just taking out 2 harpoons and just going to town on the enemy. It's fantastic. Yeah, wow. Dropping those guys. They've just run out of ammo. That's funny. Froggy shoots at them. They run out of ammo. Then Chick Norris shoots back. Froggy just runs out of ammo. But hey, you know, killing a few of them. Less guys to mow through on the front line, which now that the Numenorean general's gone, the Fires and Swordmasters are almost finished. The Wardens to the north are still kind of healthy. And the Numenor Gateguard are still there. Yeah, no, this is going to be done. That is going to be finished up. Also over here. Yeah, they're through here now. So can Chick Norris pull off a kind of elastic defense with his cavalry? Not so much holding ground, but just punishing them as they move through. The Goblin King Bodyguard will die really badly to a Warlord charge, as will the Blackback Mount Berserkers. Looks like Chick Norris is going to be opening up, sir. As point blank, he probably doesn't have too much ammunition left, so he's not worried about them getting into melee with him. These Belagar archers are just there now to hold the enemy's attention for a little while. Yeah, opening up. Nice little arc there. Dropping a few of those guys. Fair enough. Ooh, Blackguard's taking some more Kindred fire. Stegri trying to pull that Fountain Guard unit back. This is interesting. Okay. Archers there. Sorry, infantry. Engaging the Axemen of Lasanak. Normally, oh well. The Lothlorien archers are a bit tricky for the Axemen. Normally, the Axemen versus infantry fight there is I would definitely give that to the Axemen, considering how heavily armored they are. But up against the Lornan Swordmasters, no, not Lornan Swordmasters, Lornan Archers, who are pretty damn good anyway. Not quite as good as their Swordmaster counterparts, but, you know, nice with those two-handed blades. Provide a lot of elven skill that's tough for the Axemen to deal with. Woodland Protectors getting around, Archers there. Okay, okay. Veterans of Osgiliath opening up now. Very good in a skirmish fight, so I mean, if somebody did want to start shooting at them, they can take a pounding, especially with those max level of armor upgrades and shields. Warns the Menace Ithal opening up as well. What are we firing at here? Ah, a few of them getting stuck in. Woodland Protectors, though. Okay, fair enough. It's an elf. I always sort of, whenever we're fighting elves, I always tend to sort of be on this opinion that, yeah, if you're killing an elf, it's a good thing. But can't those wardens reach the Watchers? Maybe I'm just overestimating people's range, but I really feel that they should be able to reach them from there. And I would much prefer to just take some hit points off of the Watchers, rather than take out a few of those Woodland Protectors. I say that might be why Nowaki's there. He might be just out of range, but yeah. This is where I think we're in a lot of trouble here. But Czech Norse, if Czech Norse can fully micro this area, which I think he can do that. He can spare his micromanagement ability over here. Blackback Mountain Berserkers. I didn't actually see what they were at pre-charge. I was hovering over it, but I didn't count it. But they're in at 35 now. I'm sure a few of them did. I did see a few of them drop from that. Those spears, 69 spears. I mean, one good solid charge could be able to kill that. Yeah, it would. Or even if the spears just chase off the Adunam Lancers, it just leaves the Warlords to go toe-to-toe with these elite units. That's going to be a rough situation, but Czech Norse has to micro the hell out of this. He cannot be sparing his attention elsewhere during this time. Which arguably kind of has to do, doesn't he? He's got a lot of troops. Well, he's got a handful of troops over this way. Does he have much helping to clean up over here? This is done. He does have some troops, but they can stay here. You don't have to worry about them. Right now, the cavalry is your focus, Czech Norse. And I think he is making some good use out of it. Blackguard's coming on over there, trying to get some volleys into the Blackbacks. Yeet. That hurts. Yeah, let the Goblin King Bodyguard lead the way. They're coming in there. At least they've got a shield, but yeah, no, you're going for the Blackbacks. The Goblin King Bodyguard will win that engagement, but yeah, like they're not going to do it quickly. Oh, he's actually falling back. Fair enough. Fair enough. Where's the Cav? Can we get another charge in? Oh, come on, Czech Norse. I know your attention's being pulled everywhere, but we need to get this Cav utilized. Oh, that's a nice little nom 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 there. These guys broken. 49 of them probably ain't coming back. A few troll drummers. Good stuff, boys. Do your best. Batter down those archers, but yeah, they're trying to drum mid-strike. Poor little boys. Of course, our crossbows there. We could charge them. Wardens of the North coming in. Oh, God, no. Is that what we're going for? Surely we'll get a shot. Yeah, we will. Bam. Wasn't the Wardens, though. It was the Dominus Gate Guard. Which hurts all the same, but the Wardens are going to get stuck in there now. If they decide to run. If they decide to run. Oh, they just realized they got hit. Yeah, there we go. That wasn't TC's fault. That was sometimes units are just silly. Sometimes units are just silly. That's all there is to say about it. Some of the Wardens get behind them? How the hell did that happen? Okay, anyway, sorry. This is where the real action is happening now. Things going from very good for the attackers to kind of frightening. I think a lot of their power is still in their ammunition. Seeing that Watchers are done. I think Kindred are maybe done. Kai Archers, yeah, not really something to be too worried about. No, Kindred still have ammo, but they are brutalized. There are 23 of them left. Fountain Guard coming in. Oh, the Treb. I mean, hell, yeah, at this stage, that Treb has not really been getting used. The Treb just needs to get just get hits. Just hit whatever you can. If you can guarantee you're not going to get a friendly fire hit, just go for it. Where's the Menace Ithal there? Still fighting Dandy. Blackguard's fighting up against the Javi boys. Ooh, Jav's coming into the Warlords. Good stuff. Good stuff, Diego. But surely they're goners. They do pull out little spears. in melee, which I've lost some cav to orc jabbies in melee before, but it's not really something you got to be too worried about. They're not quite the best, especially when you got 2 units. The Aduna Lancers should come in and break them in a moment. Still 47 spears they came back from routing, 9 bodyguard there. A few Corsair crossbowmen just coming in to lock them up. There does seem to be a little fallback going on there. Nothing over here. Yeah, no need to have anything over here there. Numenor's gone. There's no more attackers there. Gather everything from that position now. No need to have anything here now either, actually. Oh, there are, yeah, a few of the crossbows getting ripped apart. Okay, okay. Heavy global spears to try and chase down Cav. Very tricky job for them. Watch the Golden Wood are through, and they're actually grabbing the Warlords of Umbar. Oh, damn. Firepower coming up from the Wardens of Minas Ithil on high. Jabs here. They're not on fire at will. Go, 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 go. They'll fire now. He's running the Wardens away, or the Warlords away. You know, that's first priority. But then these guys are going to turn and get a volley to the Watchers, surely. Isengard and Lothlorien. I hope I suppressed that burp, but I might have just burped on mic. I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, damn, I don't like to do that. But anyway, yeah, the Watchers once again catching him. And these poor guys not actually being able to use up their ammo. That's a terrible shame. Veterans there, do you have ammo? No, you don't, damn it. They're good, 92 of them. Up against 54 Berserkers who have definitely suffered some hit point damage. We can hope for Gondor that those veterans are going to be able to mop them up. I think they should. I think they should be able to. The Watchers, though, that's a different story. If they hold them in place, and then we get Lancers in, we get Warlords in, maybe. Maybe. Like, I'm calling out Czech Norse's, like, things here, but, like, he has got a lot to deal with. There is so much crap going on for Czech Norse right now. So, like, I do not blame these little mistakes and missteps. He's got a lot of responsibility for the troops he's got remaining. Beautiful little Sauron statue there. Hard to say if the attackers are going to be, maintaining that or destroying it after they take this location. Casimir's Rangers, yeah, just get them used. Get them opening fire. Watch the Golden Wood, fair enough. Yeah, those Berserkers are getting massacred. They must have suffered a fair bit of hit point damage there. The Veterans will suffer some casualties. Maybe even if Isengard's lucky, they'll take out the General. Woodland Protectors and crossbows coming into the Veterans and coming into the right side too. So that's a shame. No shield value for them. Oh, yeah. Wardens in the north. Losing the General to the Temple Executioners. Can't ask for, a better, better enemy to die to. But it's a damn shame. All the same, considering how much those Wardens of the north have gone through. Yeah, just go for it. TC, just open up. I know you want to go over there against the Berserkers, but I think, yeah, just shred whatever you can. Shred whatever appears to you. Berserkers not minding that fight now, especially, yeah, reinforcements coming in, surrounding them. They might end up getting a break. Of course, their crossbows running off. Archers there, Casimir's Rangers surely out of ammo now. No, they're not. Or they're just wanting to try and find the best fight for them. Warlords of Umbar getting in for a charge against the Watchers of the Golden Wood. Fighting alongside the Aduna Lancers. Unfortunately, the Aduna Lancers not pulling off that charge because the Warlord was in the way. Damn it. A bit too scared if they accidentally end up scratching the powerful Lord's horse. I think that is us sorted. We're getting some admit defeats. Czech Norse still unloading point blank. This is where the General is for Diego. A lot of people do like to put their General in with the Nazgul, and that will result in you having an exceptionally powerful General. But I tend to prefer him to be somewhere slightly safer so that I can use the Nazgul a little bit more freely. I don't actually use Nazgul all the time as Mordor. I mean, they're really good, and they do fit my playstyle. I just don't really take them all that much. Lornan Archers here, yeah, Nawaki's still having a bit of ammo. Not heaps and heaps of it, of course, but a little bit. Nice fresh Swordmasters and Lornan Warriors. Corsair crossbows ready to sort of rinse them, though. Kindred opening up, taking out a few of these boys. That trebuchet has been deserted now. I think it did actually use up all of its ammo. We didn't actually catch many of its shots, but oh, that was admit defeat. I'm sure he wouldn't have admitted defeat before he used up all the ammo though. Woodland protectors running on over there. Crossbows. Where's the final stand? Where are we going to look at? It's a really split up final stand situation right now. But no, that was crazy. That was pretty wild. 3v5s are always tricky. Like 3v5s are always, well, I'm getting better as a defender, I'll say, but definitely like a 3v5 is something else, especially on a map that's not like Björnsagat. You know, that really where you have got quite a few entrances to defend. I think things were going really well for the defenders in the early stages there. I think, you know, I mean, it wasn't necessarily the attackers were making like grave mistakes. I just think the defenders were behaving very, very well. I just think that there was still a lot of power remaining for the attackers in the later stage. Let's just have a zoom through. The Nazhai actually remaining fresh throughout that fighting. Reaver's racking up some really good kills. Holy smokes. I mean, they're nice up against, really, really nice to have up against Gondor, in all honesty. Actually, oh, sorry. No, that's all the people that got healed. So usually, yeah, so not as impressive as the kill count. Yeah, no, you can usually expect that when you see so many of them getting healed, it's because they took so much damage from range. Not all the time, but that's something that I often see. Yeah, super duper from everybody else. No, overall, yeah, some interesting moves. Some of it incredibly effective, some of it certainly maybe not. Perhaps had the defenders fallen back to the second line, but in all honesty, had the defenders fallen back to that second line, as with a lot of maps, secondary defenses are usually more exposed than the first line. So if the attackers still have ammunition, you're stuffed. You usually have a superior position, but a more exposed position. You know, that's the case for Björnsagat, and I think it sort of is the case for here with these, you know, this really sort of exposed ridge line. Yes, you've only got like 2 areas to defend instead of 3, but you are really out in the open there, and you can just get done in by ranged fire. And then Wacky still did have some arrows, so that could have been curtains. They still did have a bit of ammunition themselves. I think I'm maybe a little bit more proactive with the trebuchet, but, you know, there would have needed to be something pretty bold to have changed that up. I'm unsure exactly what could have fixed it. Of course, Stegri getting a lower kill count because he's fighting the elves of Lothlorien and the powerful Uruk-hai of Isengard, whereas you know, Czech Norris and TC were lucky enough to be facing up against these swarms. And to be honest, Thanatos did actually pack on the numbers. He's perfectly tied with Diego. That's kind of funny. Exactly the same numbers, but still. Anyway, I thank you guys very much. That was super duper, and I'll see you later.